How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Crazy Good back at it again with yet another Pokemon video. Today we're going to be trying out and showcasing this Lunala team, which I heard recently won a Vancouver VGC regional championship, and I saw a video made about it, some guy testing it, and I wanted to test it out for myself. I like Lunala a lot. I think Lunala is a really cool Pokemon. And wanted to check out a team centered around Lunala. Obviously, this team, Lunala being the main focal point of today, with the Water Terror typing, interestingly enough, with Moongeist Beam, Meteor Beam, Expanding Force, and Trick Room, as well as having the Power Herb to make sure that Meteor Beam has a one-time, one-turn usage at the very beginning. So that'll be really good to increase our special attack very early on. But then, of course, we have some other really good Pokemon, really meta-heavy Pokemon with Landorus, very strong one, especially with Sheer Force and a Life Orb, Indeedee as your all-around support, and then of course Ogerpon, Urshifu, and Roaring Moon making a return. We're going to be trying out Roaring Moon again, hopefully. We'll see what happens with Roaring Moon, but main focal point today, Lunala, and hopefully Lunala is going to be a pretty fun one to experiment with. But of course, as per usual, rental code is at the top right of your screen if you want to check out the team for yourself. And without further ado, let's go ahead and see how this team goes into action. Alright, first match of today, we got quite a powerful team we're going up against. We have Shadow Rider Calyrex, very solid choice, Zamazenta, Incineroar, Urshifu, Stone Ogerpon, and Rillaboom. So, okay, very interesting ones we're going to be starting off with. I think, honestly, starting off Lunala and Indeedee might be smart, especially with Indeedee getting off the Psychic Terrain, and then Lunala being able to do a lot with Expanding Force, potentially. So I think that's a really good choice. I think, honestly, Landorus might be a smart choice, especially against Incineroar, Zamazenta, and Ogerpon. So I think we're going to bring him in. And the last one, as a toughie, I'm thinking either Urshifu or Roaring Moon. I don't know if Roaring Moon can really do too much, honestly. I might bring in I feel like Urshifu might be the better one to bring in, especially against like Incineroar, the other Urshifu, Zamazenta potentially. Rillaboom is going to be a problem against Urshifu for sure. We'd really have a good Rillaboom counter now that I think about it. So maybe I think I'm going to go Roaring Moon, honestly. It's a risky choice, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to try and we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's see. Hopefully first match is going to go well. Hopefully. I'm definitely looking forward to trying out this team because I think it's a really solid all-around team to play with. So I want to see how it works. Hopefully we can get some good matches in today. That's definitely the hope. That is definitely the hope. Alright, so who are you gonna start off with? Incineroar or Ogerpon. Okay, so they're gonna lower my physical attack, which is fine. That's not even an issue. Honestly, I'm absolutely fine with them starting off with Incineroar. Now, here's the thing though. They're gonna fake out. They're very likely gonna fake out turn 1. And here's the problem though. I can't really do anything about it because I don't have Protect on this Lunala. So I guess, I can't really do much, but just Moongeist. I guess we'll Moongeist into Ogerpon, but again, it's definitely gonna be shot out by that. And then we could probably Trick Room wouldn't be that bad, but I think we're gonna outspeed anyways, right? How much? What's our speed? On Lunala? Doesn't really say, does it? Oh crap. Okay. I was hoping it would show. Okay, so we'll just go for the Moongeist onto Ogerpon, and then we'll go for, or maybe we could do an Alluring Voice on Incineroar. That could be a decent choice, some neutral damage onto him. Let's try it, let's see how it goes. Or you know what, hear me out, follow me, Fake Out goes into Indeedee. That's a great plan. I didn't even think about that. Ivy Cudgel's gonna hit, hopefully it doesn't kill. It doesn't. Okay, we soak it. Fake Out's gonna come in. Actually, it does. Oh wow, they don't go for Fake Out. I'm surprised. I would have expected a turn 1 Fake Out, but I guess not. Alright. Knockoff. That's what it is. Okay, so knockoff kills. They were probably trying to go for the Power Herb knockoff. That's what they were going for. Okay. Smart. Okay, so that's not. Okay. That's fine though, that's fine, because now we have Landorus, and Landorus can do a hell of a lot. He can do a hell of a lot. So Fake Out's not going to do anything, right? Because if they do have Fake Out on his Incineroar, they're not going to be able to do much. So I think at this point, we just go Expanding Force onto Ogerpon, and then we're going to Sandsear Storm. They're likely going to switch out one of their Pokemon. The question is who. If they do switch out, I think it'll be fine as long as they don't switch out into like Rillaboom. I think we'll be fine. Let's see what the choice is going to be. They could just keep it in. They absolutely could just keep it in. Have Ogerpon die out, which would be great. I don't mind that at all. I think honestly, Trick Room would have been smart, but I don't think it would have been the best choice. Especially if I have like Roaring Moon and Landorus, who would have just like, I don't know. I feel like they would benefit from not having Trick Room off, you know what I'm saying? Okay, oof. Okay, so we got that. We got Bugterra coming out from Incineroar. So he's gonna take less damage from the ground type moves, which is fine, Ivy Cudgel onto Lunala. We soak it. Beautiful job. Sandsear misses Ogerpon. Oh, it sucks. That's the one I was hoping to go for. But this Expanding Force should do hell of a lot. Nice, a double kill. Let's go crit on Incineroar. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I'm really glad that Incineroar decided to go for Bugterra this turn. That was a choice. I mean, like, it could have worked. It absolutely could have worked. But thank goodness that the game actually came in clutch for me. Got a crit on Incineroar. Man, that was unexpected. Oh, but here comes Calyrex. Here comes the fun one. Okay, and Zamazenta. I think the best choice, honestly, might be to Water Terra Lunala. I think we're gonna Water Terra Lunala just so we can, like, not take super effective damage from Calyrex. Yeah. We're gonna do that. Should I do Expanding Force? No, I feel like it probably wouldn't be the best choice. Do you Protect, though? Do you have Protect? I don't know if you do, that's the problem. I'm gonna Water Terra Moongeist Beam Calyrex, and then we're going to... I think we just Sandsear. I generally think we just Sandsear, unless you have Wide Guard. Because now I'm thinking Zamazenta might have Wide Guard. Protecting him... It's luckily it's not Ice Rider Calyrex, so we should be fine. Earth Power wouldn't be that bad of an idea either. Sandsear might miss. That's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm really worried about. I'm gonna Sandsear, just hope that I don't miss. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Let's see how this turn goes. I think Water Terra is definitely the best choice. Honestly, the best form of action here. Just so we can take less damage from whatever Calyrex's move is. Astral Barrage, yeah. So we're not gonna get one-shotted by Astral Barrage, which is great. Ooh, okay, we soak. Zamazenta is gonna be kind of slow though, so we should be able to outspeed. We don't outspeed? Oh, we soak though. We absolutely soak. Sandsear hits both Pokemon, kills Zamazenta, and we won the match. We actually won the match. That was an amazing match. I don't even know how the hell we won that, but we did. Wow, this is a team. This team is bulky. This team is bulky. That was honestly some of the best things that could have happened. This match went by extremely well, and I'm really glad I played it out that way. Good first match. We win the first one. Let's see how the second one's gonna go. Okay, going into our second match of today, we have another pretty cool team, actually. Miraidon, of course, Ho-Oh, bringing Ho-Oh in, Grimmsnarl, good set of Pokemon for them, Iron Hands, Farigiraf, and of course Urshifu. Okay, I think honestly maybe keeping in the same duo might be smart. Keeping in Lunala and Didi I think would be a good choice. I kind of wish I had Stone Edge on Landorus. That'd be really good against Ho. I think with Ho now being in the match, if they do bring in Ho, I think I should probably bring in Urshifu. And then the last one, Salamence, or sorry, Roaring Moon wouldn't be that bad. I feel like I might want to, I think I might actually do Landorus, actually. Especially if they do like Miraidon and Iron Hands, those could get destroyed by Landorus, so I'm gonna do that. and we'll see how it goes. I think this is going to be the team. These are going to be the 4 Pokemon we're going to bring in this time. And hopefully we can do something with them. Hopefully we can. Hopefully we can. Yeah. I'm a little bit worried about the start. I feel very strong they're going to start with Miraidon and Grimmsnarl. Especially Grimmsnarl, just so Grimmsnarl will be able to start up with the shields, the reflect, the barrier, or not the barrier, the light screen. Grimmsnarl, Ho-Oh, okay, interesting. That's not bad. Ho-Oh is gonna have, what does Ho-Oh run? Brave Bird, Sacred Fire, maybe? And then what after that? Now the question is, though, I think it's a Dark Fairy type, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think so. That kind of sucks. I might want to try. It's a risky choice, but I might want to go. What? Do I want a Water Terra? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Meteor Beam. I'm gonna Meteor Beam Ho-Oh. Hope that I can take it out first turn. And then Indeedee. Do I Helping Hand? I might Helping Hand. Or do I want to try and set up a Trick Room? Trick Room could be a good choice. Because they've got pretty fast Pokemon. I'm gonna, maybe Alluring Voice on Grimmsnarl, potentially? Protect! Oh, that kind of sucks. Okay. That really does suck. Meteor Beam, yeah. It's gonna get protected. It sucks too because that's gonna get rid of my my Power Herb. That was a good turn on their part. I can't even hate. That was really smart. That was really freaking smart. Alluring Voice is gonna get set off, which is gonna do an alright amount, but you're gonna set up screens now. No Spirit Break. Okay, that's just gonna one-shot me. No, it does not do anything. Okay, that was my special attack. Okay, so now I don't have the Power Herb anymore, which is a problem. We do know that we're gonna outspeed Grimmsnarl, which is nice. Do I want to try going straight after Grimmsnarl? I might just Moongeist Ho-Oh and going for a Helping Hand on Lunala. I think it might be the best choice here, honestly. Let's see what we can do. Ho-Oh's gonna outspeed. No, okay. Grimmsnarl. Right, because if Grimmsnarl does shields, does the screens are going to outspeed. Sacred Fire does quite a bit. And they get the burn, that kind of sucks. That really sucks. Okay, Moongeist is gonna do a decent amount, but it's not gonna be enough because the screens. Yeah, look at that. Not nearly enough. That's leftovers, I believe. Okay. Ooh, it's tough. What do you even do at this point? They're gonna Sacred Fire again, more than likely. They're gonna Sacred Fire. I don't know, do we just let Lunala die off? Or do we switch out? What do we even switch out into? Landorus, maybe? Nah, because Landorus not gonna do much against Ho-Oh, that's the problem. Grimmsnarl just gonna go for another shield, another screen, more than likely. I hate to say it, but I think we're just gonna let Lunala die off here. I think we just have to. There's no other choice. Yeah, I'm gonna Moongeist Beam. I'm gonna Moongeist Beam the Ho-Oh. And then we're going to, I guess, Follow Me, honestly. I think we're just gonna Follow Me this turn. I'm gonna Follow Me, it's just so I can hopefully have Lunala just live at least one more turn. I think it's probably just the best choice, honestly. We soak it. And they get the burn again. How do you get so lucky with the burn? Is it a guaranteed burn? I kind of doubt it. Agumais is going to come in, do an alright amount of damage. Okay, they're down to half, but Leftovers is going to come in. Here comes another Spirit Break. Onto Indeedee, okay. There's a very high chance that both Lunala and Indeedee will actually die off this next turn. Which does suck, which really does suck, but there's nothing else I can really do about that. Damn, I'm gonna really have to hope that, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be really tough, man. I feel like we just Moongeist again. Do I wanna follow me a second time? I think I might. I think I honestly might. I think that's probably the best choice. Follow me, have Sacred Fire go after Indeedee. And then we can at least get some more damage onto Ho-Oh, which is perfectly fine by me. Even if Grimmsnarl goes for Spear Break, it's not gonna do that much, which is fine. It's gonna lower my special attack, but I can deal with that. I can deal with that. Okay, a little more extra damage. Here comes another Spear Break. Spear Break, I mean, it does an okay amount of damage. It's primarily there though for like lowering my special attack, which is obviously problematic. Very problematic. You know, it's gonna die off this next turn. No doubt about that in my mind. I think honestly, you're up. I think it's best to go in with Urshifu. Do I try for Surging Strikes? I think I might. I think I kind of have to. They're gonna switch out, aren't they? They either switch out or they're gonna keep Ho in, kill off the they're likely gonna try and kill off Lunala, and then hopefully I should be able to. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's smart. That's smart. What are you gonna bring in though? Iron Hands. Ooh, okay. I think Iron Hands is just gonna take overall neutral damage, right? Yeah, decent damage though. Decent damage with the Surging Strike. Should get into like about half, a little bit less. Yeah, about. And then Moongeist Beam is gonna do an okay amount. Bum. Doesn't kill though. Yeah. Spear Break's gonna go after Urshifu. Wow, that's a lot. Holy crap, that does a hell of a lot. Alright, Landorus. It's wow, you live that! I'm surprised. I'm really surprised about that. Okay, we take that, I guess. We take that. Okay, at this point, we're gonna try. We're gonna Expanding Force onto Iron Hands. And then no, because Iron Hands is gonna fake out, aren't you? You're gonna fake out. Oh crap, I didn't even think about that. Who do you fake out though? I'm gonna hope that they go for a fake out onto Urshifu. They probably won't, but they might. So in case they do, I'm going to detect. I don't want to risk it. I really don't want to risk it. Fake out onto Urshifu. Let's go. They probably knew it. They were like, okay, Lunala's dying this turn, so it's like we might as well. Expanding Force is going to do an alright amount. Nice. And Spear Break, go straight for Urshifu. That detect was a beautiful choice. That was a beautiful choice. Oh my gosh. But then, of course, yeah, that's going to kill me off, which is fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. Lunala honestly put in a lot of work. But now we have to see what Landorus can do. Landorus is going to have Life Warp, so he's going to keep taking damage. I think, honestly, Sandsear. We Sandsear this turn. And then we Surging Strikes. I feel like I might want. Ooh, do I want to Surging Strikes Grimmsnarl or Iron Hands? Because here's what I'm thinking, right? If they switch out Iron Hands, which they might, but they also might not. I feel like maybe Grimmsnarl might be the smarter choice. I think I might go for it. But what if they bring back in Ho-Oh? That's the problem. That's what I'm worried about. I'm gonna put it onto Iron Hands. Maybe yeah, now that I think about it, I should have put it onto Grimmsnarl. Because they're gonna bring back Ho-Oh, aren't they? They're gonna bring back Ho-Oh. Yep, there we go. Ooh, that sucks. That sucks. Unless Landorus, no, he doesn't. He doesn't. Damn it. That was a good choice. The parting shot was smart. That was really smart. Okay, so next turn I kind of have to Terra. I have to Terra this turn. But who do I Terra? Leftovers comes in. I wish I had Stone Edge, man. I really wish I did, but I don't. Miraidon, here comes Miraidon. Okay, so Miraidon could potentially... I kind of have to Earth Power, because Sandsphere is not going to do anything. I kind of have to Earth Power this turn. Earth Power the Miraidon, and I think, honestly, this is where I might Terra. I think I'm gonna Terra Surging Strikes onto Ho-Oh. I think I have to. I genuinely think I have to. I feel like the Stellar Terra might come in more handy, maybe, than the Poison Terra on Landorus. I mean, I'll try it. It's gonna be tough though. It's gonna be really tough. Let's see. So you're gonna Terra as well, probably their Miraidon more than likely. Or their Ho-Oh? No, their Ho-Oh, okay. To what though? To Grass, okay. That's interesting. That is really interesting. Sludge Bomb would have been smart, but I didn't know they would go for that. Draco's gonna hurt. Oh, it kills? Come on. How does Draco just kill like that? Oh no, Surging Strikes is gonna do like nothing. Man, I think, yeah, I think we got outplayed this match. I think we absolutely got outplayed this match. Like now that's just kind of game. Oh, crap. Wow. They were smart. They definitely they were smart about this one. They were definitely smart about this one. Okay. I don't even know what I can do at this point, honestly. Do I try and detect? I might just detect, honestly. But like, what's that gonna do for me? I mean, cause yeah, I'm dead anyways. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess that's a bad game, isn't it? Well, I did what I could, but they outplayed me. They definitely outplayed me. They definitely outplayed me this one. Oh man, I feel like I could have played that one a little differently. That was a tough one to predict. That was a very tough one to predict. Grass, Terra, Ho-Oh. Who would have thought? Okay, hopefully third match we can get a win. End it off nicely. Alright, last match up today. We got... all around, I think I like the team quite a lot, honestly. Terrapagos, very solid choice. Dragonite, Fire Ogerpon, Whimsicott, Volcarona, and Urshifu. Okay. There's a very high chance we're gonna start off with Terrapagos. I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like either Terrapagos Ogerpon or maybe Terrapagos Whimsicott, maybe. I think this is probably the best two I can start off with, honestly. And then after that is a tough one. After that is a really tough one. Landorus would be pretty good, especially against Whimsicott and Fire Ogerpon. And probably even Volcarona as well, but... I think, honestly, with there, like, being two fire types... and a I mean, I feel like you're probably the best choice. Honestly, you and Roaring Moon, maybe? But I like having Landorus on. Landorus is a very, very good one to have. Very, very good one to have. Do I keep an Urshifu or do I send him out and bring him back? Honestly, I might do Ogerpon or Landorus. It's a risky choice, but I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. See how it works. Hopefully it's gonna work well. Hopefully it's gonna work well. All right, Landorus, you need to put in the work. That was just a bad match last one. Hopefully this one's gonna be a lot better in your favor. But honestly, I'm really liking Lunala. Lunala has been putting in the work, doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Urshifu and Volcarona. Okay. Quite the team we're gonna be starting off with. So it's likely going to be Water Urshifu. Probably going to have Surging Strikes close combat, which is fine, which is absolutely fine. I could go straight for Expanding Force. Here's the thing, right? I really want to try Meteor Beaming Volcarona, try and go for the insta-kill, but it could protect this turn. That's what I'm worried about. I think I'm going to save the Meteor Beam for next turn, okay? This turn I'm going to go... I think I'm gonna go Moongeist. Because it's not gonna do anything. I think we Moongeist. Honestly, we Moongeist. And then we're going to either Follow Me or Alluring Voice. Follow me or alluring voice? What's the plan? I think I follow me. I think I need to go for a follow me. This Lunala can stay healthy in case Urshifu decides to go for it. Wicked Blow! Oh wow! Oh wow, so it's a dark one. Oh, that's a tough one to deal with. That's gonna be a tough one to deal with. They're gonna be able to one-shot me this turn too. They're gonna be able to one-shot with me this turn. Here comes the moon, guys. I think, honestly, I have to Water Terra. I think I have to Water Terra this next turn. Wicked Blow. Okay, that's gonna be a tough one to deal with then. It's gonna be, what, Dark Fighting, I believe? Dark Fighting, Dark Fighting. Do I want to do... Struggle Bug. Sandsear. I might just Sandsear. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna go into Landorus. I'm gonna Sandsear this turn. And we're going to Water Terra, Meteor Beam, Volcarona. And then Sandsear. No, we're gonna be faster anyways, right? So maybe I'll just be smarter and go for Earth Power in case it misses or whatever. I think I'm gonna go Sandsear. I think Sandsear might be the safer choice. I think so. I really hope Volcarona doesn't protect this turn, if it even has protect. Yeah, I think this is my best bet, especially if they decide to go Wicked Blow into a Lunala. I just had to play it safe. I had to play it safe. Protect. Ah, son of a gun, Volcarona. You read me like a book. You read me like a freaking book. Okay. At least I called a Wicked Blow onto Lunala. Sandsear is gonna miss Volcarona, but hopefully it still hits Urshifu. And it does, great. So good damage on the Urshifu. It kills him off, that's what I'm talking about. Urshifu is gone. So Meteor Beam is gonna miss, sadly. I was really hoping it wouldn't. But yeah, it will. Okay. Damn, they called that. That was smart. I can't even hate. That was really smart. They keep calling the Protect. They keep calling the Meteor Beam. That turn. Damn. First is the first turn, one, and now it's the second turn. Okay, here comes Terapagos. Here's the one I was waiting for. Here's the one I'm a little bit worried about. Terapagos likely is going to be the one to Terra, but it could be another one that they Terra. So I'm thinking honestly I might just Trick Room. I might, cause I don't know, I feel like maybe not. Maybe just going straight Moongeist into not Terapagos, but do I want an Expanding Force? I might Expanding Force just to hit both of them, and then do another Sandsear. Here comes the Terra, probably Terapagos, right? More than likely. Yeah, okay, so Terapagos Terra, Stellar Terra. Okay. Again, beautiful Terra. I never mentioned this, but like Terapagos has a really, really nice Stellar Terra. Very, very nice one. Okay. Oh man, I didn't think about that. I didn't even think about that. That goes for both. So Expanding Force is only going to go for Volcarona, sadly. Their Starstorm's going to hit. Does that kill? I think that actually might kill off. Yeah, super effective on Lunala. Nothing I could have really done that turn. That sucks. That really does suck. Okay, Landorus is still gonna do. Okay, Sandsear hits, fantastic, but again, this is a really, really difficult one. Because there's a very high chance that Terapagos are just gonna start spamming Starstorm. I think they actually are just gonna start spamming Starstorm. I think honestly, I might just Ivy Cudgel into yeah, I think I might just Ivy Cudgel Volcarona. If they switch out Volcarona, then they switch them out. Or maybe do I want to do? I feel like Terapagos might be the smarter one to Ivy Cudgel, honestly. I think so. And then we'll go for a Protect on Landorus just to save him. Just save him a little bit, because the Starstorm's going to do a lot. Struggle Bug is going to be neutral, I believe. Oh, Rage Powder. Okay. Kind of sucks, but it's fine. Ivy Cudgel does hits. So we are going to be faster than Terapagos. Wait, Rage Powder doesn't do anything against... Wait, I'm a little confused about that. They Rage Powdered, but didn't... Interesting. Interesting. Okay, it doesn't kill, doesn't kill. What's the plan here? What's the plan? Oh, what is the plan? What is the plan? I want to say double down into Terapagos, but it's not going to do enough. I don't think. Maybe I'll just double down. Maybe I'll just get rid of Volcarona. I think just go Volcarona. And an Earth Power? I think that might be the choice. I think I have to Earth Power. Earth Power Terapagos. Alright, Cudgel comes in. Should kill. Nice, good, good, good. Volcarona's out. But they still have more Pokemon. If Terapagos was the last one, I could probably still win this, but even then... Well, like now it's like they still have one more. I think Starstorm kills off Landorus here. Yeah, it double kills. Damn, man. I didn't think we did that much. Oh, that was a tough one. That was a tough one to do anything with. I could, and it's like, yeah, you could spam Protect and Spiky Shield, but it's like, it only could get you so far. That Terapagos really does sweep, but what can you do? What can you do? Alright, so that was today's tryout and showcase of this Lunala team. Even though we did have a 1-2 losing record once again, but I think it went pretty solid. I think Lunala came in very, very handy in today's episode and today's video, really showcasing its strengths and being able to just do a hell of a lot of damage, even like stay in pretty heavily too. Being able to like just keep in battle, especially that second match. I feel like Lunala definitely carried a lot of this. Landorus also having a lot of screen time, which is being able to do a lot of damage with just with the Sandsteer Storm. And the Life Orb and the Sheer Force, and everyone else did very well. We sadly didn't get to show off Roaring Moon, but I feel like everyone else just did what they could and just performed to their strengths. And Didi, amazing support. She was obviously Urshifu was just an all around really fun one to use as per usual. And then Ogerpon is Ogerpon, you know. Ivy Cudgel is doing hell of a lot of damage. Yeah, I mean, all around a really fun and solid team. I definitely do suggest this one if you do want to test it out for yourself. Of course, as per usual, rental code is at the top right of the screen if you want to try it out for yourself. And I'll see you, and I'll thank you all so much for stopping by for today's Pokemon showcase. We'll see y'all in the next one where we can showcase another team, another Pokemon. As per usual, everything that you want to follow me on is down in the description. If there's any other Pokemon or teams in particular that you want to see me try out, then let me know down in the comments. Let me know any rental codes or whatever. Any potential tips you have for your boy as I get more accustomed to the Pokemon VGC scene. Of course, that is much appreciated. But that all being said, I'll see everyone in the next one. Have a good one.